Hello everyone, Kayla here, and this is your reminder that Christmas is barely a winter holiday because this is the fall empties and fall ends just a couple days right before Christmas. So I'm starting this thing off with two of these Pacifica hair, what do they especially call them? Hair Nirvana gummies. There you go, girl. All right, so anyway, I only have two of them because Black Friday was approaching at the time that I was like that I needed some more of them, and I was like, well girl, I'm gonna buy this anyway. I have to buy it online since Ulta stopped carrying it in their stores. So what I did was I just stopped using them for like a week or so, and then they went on sale. I can't remember what the sale was on their website because I didn't care because I was going to buy this anyway. So might as well get some discount, but it's something I would have bought full price anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I got some more of them. I have a fresh stock of them, and I got them at a discounted price. We got not one, but two cleansers that ended up in these empties. So the first one is this Verb Hydrating Shampoo. This is the 32 ounce. I believe this took me almost a year to finish this shampoo. I bought this large size, I want to say either December of 2022 or not 2022, December 2021, or I bought this at the very beginning of 2022, like January or something like that. So it did take quite a while to use this, and I was sharing this with my husband. And this is the moisturizing shampoo. You guys have heard me talk about this time and time again, so I'm not going to go too much in detail. You can check all my other videos if you want to know more about this shampoo. Well then, moisturizing shampoo that came in to replace it was the Sea Moss Collection shampoo, because I had done a video on the Sea Moss Collection. And y'all, let me tell you, there's another bottle of this sitting in there. It's not my bottle. My husband loves this Sea Moss shampoo. He's not working from home today, so he isn't here to speak for himself. But I will tell you that he likes that he can detangle his hair with this. He likes the glossy, smooth feeling of it. He says it is the best shampoo that he has ever tried in his life. He went to another state for a little while due to some family emergency stuff. And he had to buy another shampoo, and then he was telling everybody there about the shampoo, so they were buying it. Y'all, he loves this Sea Moss shampoo. I mean, it's pretty good, but I'm not that loyal to any product. So you served your purpose, Sea Moss. Thank you very much for your service. On the conditioner front, we have here the Not Your Mother's Matcha Green Tea and Wild Apple Blossom Conditioner. I enjoyed this. This is a drugstore product. It has the drugstore feel, except for it comes in a jar, unlike most stuff at the drugstore. This kind of has a perfumey type scent, not one that I would expect it would be more. I would expect it to be a little bit more appley or whatever, but it's not. I use this because around the time that I was supposed to get the Melanin Hair Care Deep Conditioner, I still didn't have it, but I didn't have no conditioner. I was like, girl, I don't have no conditioner to use. So I bought this, and I was able to use this in the meantime while I was waiting on my Melanin Hair Care Conditioner. And then when this ran out, I was still waiting on the Melanin Hair Care. So I picked up the As I Am Classic Conditioner from their, what's this, the JBCO? No, it's just their classic line. So I picked this up and I said, let me do a revisiting video because this is a conditioner I used to like back in the day. Check out the video if you're interested in seeing, what happened with this. But yeah, these two conditioners were the ones that held me down while I was waiting for my Melanin Hair Care Deep Conditioner, which I'm almost finished with that. Still using it because it was big. That was a big conditioner. We have a random assortment of things here. So these are miniatures. Okay, so then we have the EcoSlay Matcha Boost. It's a small, it's kind of like a protein type treatment. However, it has crazy slip. You can detangle your hair with this and everything. Off the chain. Then I picked up the Chai Latte. This is thick, almost like a styler, but it's very cleansing. I thought this was pretty cleansing. I liked it. I didn't get on the hype when they were like, I think they had sent it out to a couple influencers and people were making videos and stuff like that. And I was like, it's a cleanser, whatever. But this was actually pretty decent, and it does smell exactly like a chai latte. And I do enjoy that scent because, what shampoo smells like that, So I had this one, and then the last one, I wanted to revisit the Orange Marmalade because I didn't have that great of an experience with it the first time. And I will tell you that I do enjoy the Orange Marmalade. It's like a styling cream underneath the Jello shot. So that combo is pretty nice. Trying to use orange marmalade as a main styler just doesn't work for my hair. I see it work for everybody else. I see it work for other people, but it's just not something that works out for me. I had 2 foams come through. Is this 2 of everything? What is this? Noah's Ark? Girl, it's Noah's Ark. Anyways, so I had Nairobi Rapid Shine Foaming Lotion. This is very, very soft, and it also has heat protectant. So if you're someone who's like setting your hair one way, like maybe roller setting, and then you're gonna go back and use heat, this is a pretty decent one. That's what a lot of professionals use this for. This is a professional product, and I'm gonna get on them for a second about that. But it produces things that are really soft to the touch, and like soft as in looking. However, it does have hold, and you will get a couple days out of the look. However, my main complaint with them is that in order to get the official, like if you don't want to do no bootleg, whatever off the way, you have to buy this either directly from a salon or directly from a person that has access to it. It is a exclusive professional salon product. And the person that's near me, like the person doesn't even live near me. Her name shows up on several results. Then she's actually at a salon like down in like Tampa or something like that. So really there is no one for me to buy this from locally legitly. So otherwise I have to go to the beauty supply store or go to Amazon, and who knows if I'm buying anything legit from those 2 sources. That's the only way to get this. And then when I was emailing them back and forth about this, like, hey, do you guys have like an online link, or like maybe like an online, like maybe one of your people that stocks it has an online shopping option that I can buy from, I'll happily purchase from them. It seems like there was confusion back and forth with the communication. They didn't seem to understand what I was saying, and I was just like, y'all tripping. And then it finally got to, well, how many do you want to buy? And I was just like, I'm just asking for future. I don't want to buy right now. Like, I still got a bottle. So all of that just let me know that I don't need to buy Nairobi. Like, until I get into an area where I can easily get it and I want to get it legit, or if I just want to be like, F it if it's not legit. Because buying this, y'all, that's outdated. Y'all really need to work on your website, work on all that, honestly, because it's a good product, but getting it is a hassle. Not so good product was the sea moss foam. You guys saw me use this on a set of the Magic Wave curlers, and I think it's a whole like vlog style video in which I am doing my hair with this product, and it just does not have the hold. And then I tried to use it like as a product just to put over the top of my finished hair, like I did with another foam by the Curls brand, and it didn't give in that capacity either. I felt like it just created frizz and really disrupted my set. I have here 1 bottle of the Kiki Curly Not Today leave-in. I only use this if I'm using it as a part of the Kiki Curly system. I'm not someone who just uses this leave-in. I find that it is a little bit tangly feeling on the hair. I find that it does not detangle. It says it's a detangler, but it's really not. This is a styler. This is a styling product. That's what I use it for, and that's what I feel like it excels at. Funny story, but I'll keep it brief. I was at Sally Beauty. I was buying 2 of these, and the lady was like, the person that was checking out next to me wanted my attention. She was like, does that work? And I hemmed and hawed a bit, and I was like, well, that's a hard question. What do you mean? What is it? Does it work? It's really difficult for me to answer that question. And then I said, well, it works as a primer to help the custard adhere to your hair if you're using the custard as a styler. I feel like that was a very fair answer, but does it work, girl? What do you want it to do? And then, the properties of your hair might be different from mine. Does it work? I don't think anything works. Honestly, no, none of these products work because it's too subjective to say that something works, right? But anyway, of course, I am talking about this separate because it's time for the gel parade. It's time for the gel parade. It's time for the gel parade. I decided to just gel parade even if I don't have a full parade of gels, because I don't think there's ever really going to be a parade of gels. I just don't use as much product as I used to, despite having long hair. So, let's go ahead and get these because they're pouches. So the first pouch I have is a pouch of EcoSlay not Jello Shot, but applesauce. It doesn't come with as much product as some of their other pouch products because it's an edge control. However, I saw in an event that I was in that the owner was presenting, she said that you could use this all over as a hair gel. Too soft. It's not enough for my hair, and I didn't like the way it blended with the products that I had underneath it. So it was a no for me. But EcoSlay Jello Shot never disappoints. It was Jello shotting as it should. I enjoy this as a main hard hold gel. No, that's not what's in my hair. This is Soultanicals, because somebody gonna say something. This Soultanicals, but I view the Soultanicals and this as interchangeable. So I can pretty much use all the same combos. I pretty much get the same look. It's just that the Soultanicals product doesn't seem to like water as much, and you gotta make sure it gets pressed into your hair or it may slough off or whatever, but that may just be the products that I use. But Eco Slay Jello Shot, you can slap this on like Wetline, you can slap this on like Eco Styler. Like, you can use this just like you use any of them plasticky gels, and it's gonna do what it need to do. So if you're someone who's like, I don't really want to go through the process of learning how to use these botanical gels, I don't want to do all that, pick this up and you ain't gotta worry about nothing. I have here the Curl Origin Pink Superfood Weightless Styling Gel. I did not really like this as an individual styler, so I finished it off as a primer type product because it does have hold ingredients. It does kind of start the hair, you know, prepare it and get it ready for a wash and go. So I use this as a primer because it just wasn't enough for me as a main styler. And then we have the last jar of the Obia Curl Enhancing Custard. I found this. Like, I didn't even know that I had this jar of Obia, and I found it, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna use it. And so if you're new to my channel, or you're just not familiar with everything that I do or what have you, I use this as a main styler. I use it in the same way that one might use Eco, Wetline, whatever. I use it like a hard hold gel. Would I say that you can just slap it on your hair like Eco Slay Jello Shot? Maybe, but yeah, there's nothing special to using this one or anything particular about it. So yeah, you probably could slap this on your hair the same way that you slap it on, but it is a softer product. It's not going to give you as hard of a hold as the Eco Slay Jello Shot. You guys know I love this. And so I was excited to have found this final jar of it. And here is the Kinky Curly. If I showed you the leave-in, you know that the gel is here. I think I used this gel as an actual styler like 2 times during this time period. Just a pure combo situation. And then I also did it as a situation paired with Paul Mitchell. The Paul Mitchell is on my hair today too. Y'all, the Paul Mitchell is on my hair today too. But I paired it with the Paul Mitchell Extra Body Volume whatever gel. The purple one, because it helps give it more days. So this as a main styler gives me about 4 days, and then it's going up. This with the Paul Mitchell on top gives me as many days as everything else, except it's really, really soft but still super defined. It's an excellent combo. It's beautiful. Y'all know Kinky Curly gonna always be in my empties at this point. I think so. And then the other way that I use this, and I might have used some of this particular jar in this way too, because I only see one jar here, is I also use it as a primer underneath my other gels. This works really well, applies straight to the naked hair, and then you put the other gels on top of it to do the styling and the raking and the whatever, like serving kind of almost as a leave-in. So I really enjoy using it this way. I mean, how are we feeling about the parade being a parade, whether there's a lot of product or not? Initially, parade meant that there was a lot of product, but now it just means, you know what, it's time for the gel section, because I know that some of you guys really do like when I do my gel parade song. I'm gonna have to put that as an MP3 and sell it. Anyways, there's some other videos over here for your viewing pleasure. And subscribe. I post videos every week, and I'll talk to you in the next one, which should be a Black Friday haul.